Hello and welcome back to the Livingston career mode. And today, before we get into the episode, just want to point out that I'm going to double upload, mainly because I missed uploading for about 4 days. Basically, I'm free. I'm in myself, so I'm basically free to commentate however I like. Whereas when people are in, I feel kind of forced to take the enthusiasm and excitement away from talking. Hold on. While I take a drink and try and figure out what the fuck my defenders were doing for this goal. I kind of want to talk about the team, obviously, that we've built. Now, obviously, we've got some great players. Romano scoring a toe poke, which was quite strange. It was quite a weird animation, but he scored a goal nonetheless. But yeah, I want to talk about the team. You know, we've got some great players at this team. You know, we've got your players like Romano, Navarro, Reece Nelson, who's a brand new signing, who's a great player. Who else have we got? We've got the highest rated player in the team, I believe, is Anderson, the goalkeeper. But I don't know what my strongest 11 is, if I'm being completely honest. I'm not even sure who my best keeper is. Anderson is good, but when I play Kravinovic, he just seems to play really well. Always keeps a clean sheet, just a good player, you know. Now this game here against Hearts was quite a dull game in general, except for one highlight, and we'll get to that. But as you can see, the first highlight wasn't even in the first half, and look at that fucking goal. Now this is obviously after the patch from God knows when now. I've been going on about it for ages, but it was the first big patch that FIFA had this year. Or was it the second? I think it was the first big patch. And you know, they basically nerfed fuck everything, including overheaders. And overheaders are nowhere near as common as they were, but in this patch, yeah, overheaders got nerfed to fuck. But that goal was an overheader. It was a weak-footed overheader as well from Bayature. I felt like we were in need of a backup left back. Carolina just wasn't cutting it anymore, which I feel kind of bad about, because Carolina I really enjoyed using Carolina in the first season and a half when it was here. But then slowly it was just kind of fading away from the team. So Jesus, Angulo, one of the two, one of the three, one of them. This guy was on my radar for about a season, and I thought now is probably a very good time to pick him up. I'm pretty sure it's deadline day, and we get him for 5.5k a week, which is good. However, right afterwards, Reece Nelson out for 5 months with an injury at the very start of September. Where's the luck? But we do get to see our Champions League group stages and see how unlucky we are. You know, we've got Real Madrid, Juventus, Ajax, who are still a very good team, and then us. Now, I'd like to say, yeah, we should hopefully get through to the round of 16. Realistically though, I'd say getting into the Europa League is what we're aiming for here. You know, just make sure Ajax probably goes out. I would imagine Juventus topping the league, to be honest, because, well, Ronaldo's not there anymore. And then not long later, we've got fucking Tudor Belluta being injured for 6 weeks as well. So in the space of 2 days, we have got just over 6 months worth of injury, which is quite shite if you ask me. Next game is up against Hibs, and we're playing what I described in the team sheet as the second team, but like I said at the start of the episode, I'm really not sure about who my first team actually is. At the start of the season, I basically just put all the highest rated players into the first team and all the people who weren't as highly rated into the second team. Which I think is a good way of doing it. And then as you play through the season, you kind of work out who's the best. And Jordan Gray going on a fantastic run and putting the ball in the back of the net, run from the halfway line. And you know, none of the players caught up to him, which is proving that his pace has really picked up since we signed him up, which is really good. He's a fantastic player. For me, Baya Toure cutting in, and then Danny picking up the pieces and making it 2-0 in the second half. But yeah, Jordan Gray is a prospect which I really want to see absolutely flourish over the next few seasons. This clip I probably shouldn't have left in, but I just felt like, you know, what the fuck is that all about? And then obviously the dodgy save, and then the dodgy overheader as well. How the thing is, right, where it all came from. Findlay hitting the ball full force into the attacker at point blank range, and then he somehow managed to make it into a decent touch, and then a pretty good ball and almost a goal. Can somebody explain the sorcery? But yeah, first game of the Champions League. Not a qualifier anymore. The actual Champions League. Real Madrid. Now imagine Livingston and Real Madrid uttered in the same sentence. It is madness. It's at home. We basically just need to do our best and hope they don't spank us, because that is what you expect from Real Madrid, in my opinion. A spanking, absolute sheer domination. But if I do say so myself, we held our own in this game. We done a lot better than what I expected anyway. I think we would do a lot better than what anyone would expect. Courtois with a great save. I reckon if that was an SPL shot, or a shot that I took in the SPL, we would have possibly resulted in a goal. But who cares when you got to the other end and score anyway? At the very start of the second half, Navarro sprinting down the wing like he's got no tomorrow, putting it into the danger area. I don't know what Courtois is doing with it, to be honest, but he manages to somehow spill it into Romano, and Romano puts it into the back of the net. Now I will be honest, I never pressed anything for him to put it in the back of the net. I did it automatically. In this clip here, I don't know how they got a free kick. I think there was a player lying down in the box, if you rewind, and Courtois backed into him and fell over him, and then they got a free kick for it, which I think is bullshit. But this is FIFA we're talking about. However, we did beat Real Madrid at home 1-0, and you know, I'll be honest, I was slowly proving to myself, you know, maybe we can get into the Champions League round of 16, but I know for a fact it won't be easy, because it's the Champions League, you know what I mean, it's the biggest competition in football. It's definitely the biggest competition in club football anyway. But I mean, we're not talking about internationals here. Mainly because internationals are shite in FIFA. Funny I say that, actually. I did play through the World Cup before, and I kinda enjoyed it, but I think it's only because I was Scotland and we ended up playing England in the final and winning. That was quite cool. But we're not here to talk about the random shenanigans I get up to in FIFA 17 and 18. What a ball, what a goal. Morrison into the man with fucking four-dome, and the ball goes into the back of the net. Not much else to really be said about that, or of this game, to be honest. We beat them 1-0. I'll be honest, I felt like the goal kind of came out of nothing, but I was so happy when it went in. Because at this point, we've still not even conceded yet. Think about that. that was like I'm pretty sure that was yeah, look, 7 games played, 15 goals, 0 draws, 0 losses. We've not conceded a goal in the league yet, and you know, we're pushing for more, pushing to hopefully score, but nope. Toure hasn't been up to his goal scoring form as of late, but he does have 5 assists at this point in the league, which is actually the league's top of the league. Look at this goal. Burns with basically a sliding tackle into the ball. Reminds me of myself. Nice finish. I did actually think it was a foul as well, but it wasn't. Then Gray gets the ball. He makes it 2, and hopefully you'll understand why I'm really hoping to see him push into being a fantastic player, because that is just the way he's been performing in this career mode. Navarro nearly scoring a header, but was he offside? I think he might have been offside. But yeah, Navarro running down the wing again, doing what he does best, running down to the byline and putting it into the box, which he does do, and Danny puts it into the back of the net, and that's 3-0 against St Mirren. And well, we've done or conceded, have we? 92nd minute, game ends 3-0 to Livingston, and then the next game it will be up against Ajax. So if you've enjoyed this episode, please like, subscribe. I say this usually every episode now, but I'm starting a new career mode as soon as this season ends. So stick around for that, and I will see you all next time.